So, man, do I love that character. Oh yeah, and I probably should say this to Variax. Each time I try to talk to somebody, I'll put on my naughty nightwear.
Oh.
Yeah.
As yeah, obviously.
Exactly.
As is done. Yeah.
And this is going to be a very, very blatant metagame right here. There's no reason for me to go up here almost at all.
Oh, what are you doing, Mr. Peth? I don't
I'm
approve.
breaking all of the rules.
Do not approve. Don't do the metagaming thing.
But I want to.
Okay, fine.
It's for an interesting and developing story, even though it doesn't make any sense.
Isn't that the way it should always be?
Yes. Yes. So, I'm bopping around with almost no HP.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's cool. It's just a rad scorpion. It's not like they're
Giant
dangerous.
red scorpion.
Giant red scorpion. Shoot it in its tail and it will die.
Yeah, I like aiming for. It's usually the easiest part to hit.
Yeah, I guess.
No, wait for me.
I don't like you.
Uh-oh.
He's getting closer. Closer.
One more bullet!
Oh gosh, I love how slow motion the tail is coming towards you.
Yes.
I'm gonna get you.
Whew. How much of the side stuff have you done in this game, Varix?
Probably not as much as I should have. Pretty much none at all in my Let's Play. And when I played the game initially, again I did the main mission and went over and the DLC. So I don't particularly like the fetch quest sort of thing with the new color thing. I didn't do that, but I did this and that. But I probably have missed a whole ton of stuff that I've never even touched before. Which is one of the things I like about Bethesda's games is that you can come back to it years later and find new stuff.
It's true.
So I don't count it as a bad thing at all.
I have played the crap out. I should probably, maybe this is more for an off-video thing, but let me just say in short, I pretty much know just about everything about this game.
Well, it's
it is my favorite game.
it's sort of your equivalent to my Morrowind.
Probably.
Yep.
Well, Squee knows us both, so I think he would.
No, yeah, that's yeah. I could even see Piff doing no, actually I couldn't. I was going to say an interactive Fallout, but see, here's the problem.
Greetings, fellow survivor. Another fine day in the wastes, isn't it? Why shouldn't I be? I've got food, I've got shelter, and I know humanity is on the rise again. Haven't you heard the good news? Haven't you read the Wasteland Survival Guide? Glory be! You're the great survivor! Bless you! Oh, bless you for sharing your wisdom with mankind! You've given us all a chance to hope again. Yes, it teaches us how to live and how to return to the paradise that was. Truly, it is our guide through this wasted land. Please, take these as my thanks. So many of us owe our lives to your great work. Bless you.
I built the bridge out of books. Anyway.
Yep.
So that's an indication of the Wasteland Survival Guide that I just did. It's a random event, and this is one of the most hidden spots in the entirety of the game. This is Rockopolis. There's a few indications. At nighttime, you can kind of see that glowing from there. There's a pole and some flags, and you can also see it on your local map, but not the larger map.
Well,
Ooh, this is cool.
seen it before?
Nope. Pretty sure I haven't.
And
Not very good at noticing things like this.
this note is actually connected to a DLC, and this note was actually in here before the DLC was released.
Neat. Ah, the pit. Yeah.
Ah, yes, it's a clear tie-in with the Pittsburgh DLC. Ah, so.
Oh, of course. Makes perfect sense now.
Where I gave.
And we get to see one of our famous peoples, Argyle,
Oh, the manservant!
and a bobblehead.
Uh-uh.
Oh no, Argyle, what happened to him?
He's sleeping. If you
He's not
actually
sleeping.
if you actually look around this cave, you can kind of see that you can sort of see that there's more area behind boulders, so there might have been a cave in. So there might be more to the area, just it's blocked off.
Argyle, no!
Okay. It's just, that was informative. Thank you for that.
Yeah, you'll see that pop up a lot if you've done more and more of these episodes.
Yosh.
It's almost like a tagline now. I went home to store and sleep.
Okay. It was a first for me, so it was exciting. Sorry.
As it should be.
So much better than the tagline he puts up there sometimes. Went home, poked children. Made cry.
At least I didn't leave one to die.
Shut up! Damn it. I had things to do!
I'm a busy man.
Scream being a bad boy.
He didn't deserve parents anyway.
I love
I kind of walked right into that one. So.
I know. Almost thought you were asking for it.
No, it didn't even occur to me. Should have.
Probably, yeah. Damn it. I swear I was over his head.
Yes, you were. Over
Yeah,
his head.
Yes. That was the problem.
Probably
Yeah,
should
it's
aim
really
for the head.
satisfying when you get that in real time and you just, Well, then that's every game with any sort of sniping mechanic is like that, really.
Still not a big fan of the bloody mess.
Yeah. That's more of, I guess, an aesthetic thing on your side, and on my side, it's just like, I probably wouldn't pick it if it didn't have such a positive to it.
I just like the head severing from bullets, and the idea that every once in a while it'll explode, but not every time. But it's
It
all
makes it more
good.
spectacular when it doesn't happen every time because you're not expecting it.
Right.
It's just-
But I mean, it's definitely a good perk to have.
It actually won't happen every time. And another thing, in the second and first game, it was actually purely aesthetic and actually didn't give you any pluses.
There you go.
You totally quickscoped him.
Yeah.
You ran out of points.
I did. It's
Wow, that was awesome.
this is what I
Should've been
like
like
about the whole VATS thing, where you kind of like need to conserve your points
The
between
only-
enemies.
The only
Yeah,
thing that
I'd
would have made that better if there was a trash can that head fell into.
Yeah. That would have been neat. But yeah, it adds that slight bit of tactical sort of gameplay. It's like, should I use them now, or I'll lure them to me and then use them with my shotgun or whatever, or blah, blah, blah. And I know certain guns are better with VATS than others. I was told that frequently throughout my LP, that I should
It
never
is
use it with a sniper rifle, blah, 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 blah. But
What? No,
I was told.
I keep hearing that. No.
Yeah, I hear that. I heard that a lot.
Yep, I heard
but
that all
I
throughout
like
my
to do it.
New Vegas one too. Don't use VATS with a sniper rifle. Sniper rifles are designed to be penalized with VATS. It's like, really?
might be
Because it
true.
seems like I can hit him just fine.
Yeah, but
It's
even
not that
if
penalized, actually.
I enjoyed it, so I did it type thing. I know I've forgotten my original point. Oh yeah, so it adds that ever so slight sort of tactical element, like when do I use it sort of thing, which is a little bit sort of a flashback to the first two games, but not so much because you could hardly call this a tactical game really. In most cases, you just do more damage to the enemy than they do to you, and you're going to
I
win.
believe I've never actually played the first two games. I saw Towards LP, so I know all about them, but I never actually played them myself.
No, I haven't. I've played Fallout Tactics, which uses the same engine, but is more of a tactical-based squad game rather than a role-playing game. But yeah, I haven't played them much myself either.
About the same here. Hello.
I will.
I do say that if I ever play them, I do want Jinx though. That was amazing.
I actually built my character when I played to have Jinx, and almost like kind of went around it. So I was like, I had high luck, but also had Jinx.
Oh well, no, it was great. My only real experience, like I said, is Towards LP, and that poor guy, he'd like every third fight, he'd be like, "Oh, look, you tried to shoot, you slipped and fell." Why? I don't know. Just you.
I love seeing rats like punch themselves in the face and then kill themselves.
How does that even happen? Yeah, that's the thing. Don't you worry about it.
No. I am down here in this particular area because I'm trying to continue the Tenpenny Tower quest, which is a kind of interesting quest line. It's one of the few times in the game where there's no clear good and bad option. The game can tell you you're doing a good or bad option, but the kind of end result is a bit
yeah, man, was I
unlikable for
pissed
both.
about that. I don't know if we want to talk about that yet.
No.
But, oh man, rage.
Yeah. And
Syntax that you're never going to use.
it's true. I think I restricted myself to only like selling them.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of money there. Sure.
It is. It's a ton. And
There's also good money in slavery. You should try that.
there's another raver. So this time we don't have a gate to help us out with this.
Excuse me.
No.
Perhaps some sort of distraction? No idea where I was
I'm
going
going
with
to
that
be
sentence.
doing. I'm
Or
going to
bomb.
be doing so much.
Works pretty well.
So I used a Yaogwai meat, which increases my damage by 10% for a short period of time.
Does that translate over to
Oh,
weapons to like guns and stuff as well?
Yes, everything.
Does that work with like Psycho? Does that translate to
I think it
guns?
still stacks, yeah.
Because there was a bit of a debate in one of my videos about whether it would. Because I was like, what does it do? Make you pull the trigger harder or something? You know, it doesn't make any sense. And people in the comments were like, well, I think it is only unarmed, but I'm not sure.
I believe
Maybe
it's
it just makes you
everything.
think you're doing more damage. Yeah!
So what I had to do there to not get completely ruined by that guy was to cripple his legs by a bottle cap mine I picked up recently.
Yeah, I remember you getting that. That's a hefty loss there. Were you expecting to run into this guy?
Not exact. It's pretty much whatever like ghoul is in this area can be a reaver. So I usually carry around extra things just in case, but in that particular time I think I was just kind of stumbled upon that.
Yeah. There's no way carrying it if you're not going to use it, so...
Was there any chance you could have like snuck by it, or?
They're very observant. They're about as observant as everything else, and you really can't sneak by things very easily in this, unless you have that was the
Stealth
thing.
boils, yeah.
And even then, they're pretty. Ow.
Whoa. Whoa.
That was a gas leak. I knew it was there, and I thought I was out of the reach, but
It was... Well, it's a good thing fire's not too damaging.
yeah, it's not. Especially, I also have God, what was that thing? It's like fire ant something or other. I think it's like 50% less damage for.
Oh, right, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And, the radiation changed the fire so that it's less damaging. Changed everything else in this world. Like that teapot right there. Radiation changed that too.
Used to be pre-war. Now it's not.
It actually used to be a toy car. Then radiation hit it.
See, I had Bloody Mess and still killed him, and none of his limbs flew off. I think maybe his leg.
Just his leg.
Ah, gutted.
I think it adds just variety to the kills.
Ooh, so I'm curious. Here's a good question, lore question. Are the ghouls actually immortal or just a much longer lifespan? Like they won't die from natural causes?
They, as I recall, they just have extended life, almost like elves.
Okay, so they would die eventually.
They die. They age less quick.
Because there's tons of ghouls that were alive back before the war happened, right?
Yes.